The Daily Purge. What's your operating system? What applications do you use to, and how often do you upgrade? Or how often do you do an update, I should say, right? And I'm not talking about your computer. I'm talking about your operating system, your own personal operating system. You know, we've long looked for a way. Hello, Olga. We've long looked for a way to explain the Humble Alpha. And now Humble Alpha is literally an operating system. So Unleash Your Humble Alpha, the book. You know, you guys have seen the book, right? You've seen the book. There's Unleash Your Humble Alpha, right? It's an operating system. So when we talk to people about, oh, is this another Tony Robbins course? Is this hey, Carrie, how are you? Hey, Frank, is this another Tony Robbins course? Is this a course where this, that, or the other? And the one thing that always struck me was when someone said, hey, I'm a Tony Robbins certified coach, or I'm a John Maxwell certified coach, or I'm this certified coach, or that certified coach. I'm like, great, but who are you? Like, you know, that's not who you are. That's, you know, what you're doing right now. So the question is, what's your operating system? When you take things from the outside, like John Maxwell or Tony Robbins or whatever, well, that's an application that you can adapt to your operating system or upgrade your operating system, or, you know, you download an app, I guess you could say almost the same thing, into with the into your operating system. So these are the things that we sort of boil down to. When you have your own operating system, you know exactly what it's about. You know how it works. You know which keys to push. You know how to turn it on. You know how to turn it off, right? It's the same thing in life. And that's why when we talk about the Humble Alpha, we talk about your operating system. So we got HIT, honesty, integrity, transparency. We got creating space. We got life enterprise. We got investing in relational capital. We got quality of life, right? So that's our operating system. How within the operating system is in the book. And the book is broken down, as you know, into 5 sections. Each section has action steps so that you could actually build your own operating system according to you, your own personal. It's not you adopting our operating system. What's going on, brother? Today was chest day. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. It's arm day. No, I was kidding. Okay, yeah. So when you read the book, Unleash Your Humble Alpha, you take the course, the college course, whatever it is that you do, you're learning the what to do on how you personally will adapt this application to your personal operating system. Now, you can do upgrades or you can do updates, and that will be something that you learn new that you can apply to what you already have in your foundational operating system. And it's key to realize that you don't have to change. Hey, George, how you doing? You don't have to change. That's the whole thing about it. Everything you have is inside of you. The only thing you need to do is adapt. Adapt looking at the positive instead of the negative. Adapt looking at the good things instead of the bad things. Adapt looking for what you have instead of what you don't have. These are the adaptations that you have. These are the upgrades you're going to do, right? But it's still the same operating system. So a lot of people are scared to go to these self-help. I don't need a fucking self-help bullshit. Or I was one of those guys, right? But that's not necessarily true if you understand that everything isn't applicable to your operating system. You can go to a seminar from some motivational speaker or coaching program or life coach for $29 on the internet, whatever. You're going to take something away. But how you adapt that to your own personal operating system and how you implement that in your life enterprise to create what we call radiant value is up to you. It depends on you. I'll give you an example. Bro, I have to tell you, man, I love your content's off the chain. Always again. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate it, man. Check it out. As an example, I went into an M&A program, mergers and acquisitions, where you buy and sell companies, acquire company. Hey, Richard, how you doing? Everyone does it the same way. They teach you 14 ways to buy a company with no money down, right? So everybody goes in there. Everyone has the same. They get out, they graduate from the course, and then they go out and try to do what everyone else says. I immediately started making money. Matter of fact, the weekend I was there, on the second day, I already bought a company. And people are like, what, how? Why? Because I took what they taught me and adapted it to my operating system of pieces and skill sets and strengths that I already have. And I ended up saying, okay, I want to start an accountability call. This was almost 2 years ago. Every Wednesday at 1500 Central Eastern Time, or Central European Time, 9 a.m. Central Eastern Time, I do a call with anyone who's graduated from that course. My biggest call was 70 people. And what happens is we're in there and people started realizing, like, well, how is this guy making money like every week? How is this even possible? Using the same concepts that they have. But I didn't use only those concepts. I adapted them to my own personal operating system, which was already successful. So why would I change? You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. You can just copy the Humble Alpha. No, Jose, no, you adapt it to your operating system. Jose, you're an individual, you're authentic, you're who you are specifically because of your past and because of your experiences. Build upon that. That's your strength. If you can't tell my stories, I can't tell your stories, can't tell Lane's stories, right? So we're all each individuals, but we can have core principles that are the same, even though we may understand them differently, even though we may implement them differently, but there's still a core set of values that we live by. It's my 10-minute nighty read before the start of Saturday Night. Oh, awesome, brother. Awesome. You're talking about Humble Alpha, right? Yes, indeed. And of course, Olga, you just build on your authentic self. And, people say that, yeah, but I got to pay bills and I got this to do and I got that to do and I got this to do and I don't have time and I get it. It's the same thing we talk about working out. I don't have time to work out. Bullshit. You have time to work out. You just don't want to work out. Anyone who says they don't have time just isn't making time. So, yeah, thank you. Awesome. Humble Alpha. Yeah, hit Jose. So it's a conscious effort every single day to tweak and watch and look and understand and observe your operating system. And you just get better and better and better. And, if you look at Lane and myself from when I started this whole journey, thank you, brother. Thank you, Richard. Where I started this whole journey, you'll see a difference in my delivery. You'll see a difference in Lane's delivery. You'll see a difference in the way we speak, what we speak about, and that it's repetitive to a certain degree because we've now articulated and built that foundational operating system from which we can grow and explode. And I wouldn't have known, I couldn't sit here and tell you this right now if I wouldn't have gone through the same process and Lane wouldn't have gone through the same process. And that's the amazing thing about it. We're learning from our own book how to articulate even better what we're talking about so that you have a better understanding of as well, so that you can empower yourself and step into your greatness with the littlest effort as possible. Seriously. It's an incredible thing that you can do. It's an incredible impact in the lives of those people around you, whether it be children, husbands or wives, business partners, leaders, joint venture partners, employees, team members, whatever it is, military, it's massive. It's massive. And as I sit here today, the first thing that Lane and I said when we set a goal for this book was we're going to change the paradigm of how people see leadership. So you can write that on the calendar right now because it's happening already. As you know, the course is in a couple colleges and universities right now. And it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger when it comes to the impact that we're having one leader at a time. And that is incredible. We're completely humbled and blessed to have this happen. But guess what? It took no specific talent. It took no specific knowledge. It took no specific skill set. All it took was us taking the time to figure out what is our operating system. How do we operate? Why do we operate that way? And once we figured that out, we articulated it, built a foundation, and now we know exactly how to help others do the same thing. Simple as that. So what does that tell you? It means you have your operating system inside of you. You need to get out, foundationalized, and articulated so you know exactly what it is. Take the time. Take the time. All right? Crush it at James Phelps. Yeah. Love it. I was just on James Phelps's and Marty Martinez's Lounge with Legends talk show. It was freaking awesome, man. It was freaking awesome. Brian Hess, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing, brother? Just coming back from your trip down there in Florida. Can't wait till December, man. If that happens, that'd be awesome. So your own version of yourself, James Phelps and Marty Martinez had me on their Lounge with Legends. It was streamed live. I have it on my Facebook page and on my private profile and in the groups and the Vetpreneur Tribe, things like that. Take a look at it. It was a good one. We talked a little bit about this. We talked a little bit about some other stuff. It was a fantastic discussion because it wasn't like on the rails of question and answer question. It was a real discussion. It was with veterans, and we were talking about how we can recover and we can get out and we can blow it up, It was great, fantastic one. Thanks, James. Thanks, Marty. You guys go ahead and subscribe to them on YouTube, Lounge with Legends, and you can watch every single show. All right. Yeah, look at Brian. We don't work on this, man. We don't work on this, brother. It's happening. You will be there. Rock and roll. I love it, Brian. Dude, I'm going to crush it for you. I'm going to crush it for you like you've never seen it crushed. That's a promise. And if I'm wrong, then you can ban me for life. But it's not going to happen. I'm going to crush it for you, brother. You know it. All right, everybody, have a fantastic one. And remember that one thing we always say, it's all about quality of life. See you next time.